Welcome to MunroMotors.com. Today we have a 2020 Dodge Challenger Scat Pack 392 Hemi car. This also has a TorqueFlite automatic transmission and is featured in TorRed. We'll start back here at the trunk, show you the condition of the trunk panel there. It's nice. The Dodge Challenger has a really nice, good sized trunk, so you can fit quite a bit of stuff in here. Underneath here we have the air pump for your tires, and you have the battery located in the rear. Go ahead and shut the rear. So you can see the trunk. It's got a nice stripe on the rear, nice rear spoiler in matte black, and then it has the Scat Pack logo here with the Bee. It has a blacked out tail panel around the LED taillights. It says Dodge in the rear. We have dual exhaust with big rectangular tips. We'll move to the rear tire here. It has 275/40 ZR20s in Pirelli tires, and they are the same size all the way around this car. It has matte black rims, kind of unique 10-spoke design with black Brembo brake calipers. The rear has slotted discs, and we'll come to the front here, and you can see the front brakes are massive with the 6-piston Brembo brakes. We'll come down here to the passenger door panel. You can see it has a nice black interior. We have power locks, power windows, and an Alpine stereo system. I'll show you down here in the dash. It has a nice 392 badge on the passenger air vent. The dash here, nice and clean. Inside here, the glove box, we have some, looks like some things for the car. I don't see an owner's manual in this one, fortunately. We do have nice door jambs, nice and clean. Skid plate, nice and clean. I don't see any scratches. It's clean throughout. Coming down here, you can see the carpet is nice and clean. It has carpeted mats, and we have, this one has manual passenger seat. Scanning the seat, has a beautiful leather package on it. Black leather with red inserts and red stitching. And you can see just how nice that leather is. In the headrest here, we have a 392 Scat Pack Bee Embroidered. That looks really cool in these headrests. Go ahead and slide this back so you can see the condition of the rear seat. Looks good. Looks really cool. This car even smells new. I love that smell. Okay, I've come to the rear of the car here. I just want to show you that profile of the rear spoiler. Nice black. It has a nice black bumblebee tail stripe. Gives it a little bit of extra pizzazz on this car. Here's your roof, nice and clean. Windshield. Coming back to the fender here, paint looks great. What do we got here? Oh, it's just some protectant paint there. We have body colored mirrors. Here's your 392 Scat Pack badge. It's kind of a throwback to the 1970s Scat Pack Bees in a modern twist. Coming to the front of the car, it has a nice front spoiler. I don't feel any rash on it, so that's good. We do have some little bit of chips here. There's one up here. There's one down here. Here's your headlights, high intensity headlights. It has the Air Catcher package. So this headlight here has a hole in here, so that draws air to the engine. And it lights up when the headlights are on. It looks really cool. Here's your Challenger script. There's your old style Challenger grille and RT badge. Scanning down here, there's a little mark here. Oh, we got one mark here, and there's some fine little marks here, but not terrible. Under the hood here, we have a nice clean hood. As you can see, it has the air vents, so that actually functions to the motor. It will bring some air in. Here's the heart of the car. It's a 392 6.4 liter Hemi. That's where the Scat Pack 392 comes from. As you can see on the valve covers, it says powered by SRT. This motor produces 485 horsepower from the factory, and again, it's paired by an 8-speed TorqueFlite transmission, which is an automatic. These engines were kind of bulletproof back in the day, so they kind of kept the name going. Here's your hood. We do have a little scratch here, unseen, and it has the performance hood. Again, it has the 3 scoops, so 2 scoops on the side here that you can see from the cabin, and then we have a scoop right in the front there. This hood was featured on the early Hellcats, so they continued it on, and it just looks great on this car. I do see another scratch over here, but we haven't polished this car yet. Once we polish it, I'm certain we'll get most of these out and make it look a lot better. Here's your badge here. Front wheel looks good. I don't see any curb rash. Tires look good. Rear wheel. And then here's your door panel. Looks good. We'll zoom in here. You can see it's power locks, power windows, power mirror. On the side here, I don't know if you can see, but it's got a triangle over there. That's your blind spot monitoring, and it has heated mirrors and your Alpine stereo system. Here's your door jambs, nice and clean. Your skid plate, I don't see any skid marks. Nice and clean on the door jambs. Here's your nice pedals. It's kind of like a race-inspired polished aluminum. Here's your carpeted floor mats. Looks nice and clean. Here's your power driver's seat. So it moves. It has lumbar as well. And we'll scan up the seat here. So same nice leather seats, black with the red inserts, the red stitching, and then your 392 Scat Pack embroidered in the headrests. Looks great. Okay, we'll get in the car here. Shut the car. We'll start the car up. Push button start. We have our vent over here. Here we have our headlights. Then you have your dimming switches for your digital dash, your trunk release over here. It has a manual, tilt and telescopic. See that there? Lock that in place. We have our washer. Washers on this side here. Here's your paddle shifter for your downshift. Here's your arrow keys for your digital dash, and you have your Bluetooth keys over here. On this side here, we have our cruise control settings, and then your paddle shifter for your upshift. Here's your digital dash. On the left there, we have a kind of a classic looking RPM tach. On the right, we have our speedometer. Goes up to 300 kilometers per hour. That looks cool. For mileage, this car has 17,890 kilometers. And I'll just go through some of these pages here so you can see. Here's your radio, fuel features, there's your reaction time, there's your oil life, and back to speedometer. So we'll leave it on that for now. Here's your mirror as an overhead console with sunglass holder and interior lights. Here's your dash. It's a 7-inch touchscreen. It has a backup camera, performance pages. We have traction control, launch assist, line lock, and remote start on this car. So we'll go through the pages here. We have your media. We won't wait for that. We have our climate control. We have heated seats. There's your apps. So it's got another page here for the other apps. Here's your phone. To add that, pair that. Here's settings, you can change it, and your performance pages. That takes a little bit to load, so we'll move down here. Here's your push button start. Down here we have your volume controls, drive modes, so you can change your modes for that. You have launch control, you have your parking brake, and you have traction control. Down here we have our temperature control, so your AC, and here we go. We have our performance pages loaded up here, so you can do timing. Here's your performance gauges. This one tells you your G-force. Here's your engine monitor, and you have dynametrics. Go back here. I'm gonna put it in reverse, so you can see it has a rear camera. And down here we have an automatic shifter. It's the old slapstick style shifter from the 70s, but obviously upgraded transmission since then. It's an 8-speed automatic. And then here we have our illuminated cup holders. We have a nice leather console with stitching. Here we have inside the console, kind of a deep console. You can put some stuff in there. You have auxiliaries, and you have your USB keys and a power socket there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and open the door here. Give it a couple revs for you guys. There we go, sounds good. That's a Hemi for you. This one has factory mufflers on it, so it's nice and not too crazy, not too, but still gives it a nice little rumble. Here's what the headlights on. Those headlights look really nice. I'll show you the air catcher. So that looks nice. It has the hash marks in the air catcher light there. And we'll scroll down, show you the condition of the side here. There's your Bee logo, nice paint. Here's a nice cool feature here. He's got a black fuel door, kind of race inspired. And we'll come back to the rear of the car. Here's your LED taillights, look really nice. And we'll take a moment and listen to that little rumble. Nice. Okay guys, this is a 2020 Dodge Challenger Scat Pack 392 Hemi car. It makes 485 horsepower. It's paired to an 8-speed automatic TorqueFlite transmission, and is here and available at MunroMotors.com. Come down and have a look at this one for yourself. We look forward to seeing you real soon.